Now recently, I know that from what we've seen over the past few years, the County Commissioner Court loves to give tax abatements and credits and different combinations. For instance, on the Hughes Landing, 1.5 buildings combined because ExxonMobil is going to be leasing, so I think it was a $10 million credit, correct me if I'm wrong, or tax abatement. Then for the Strake Campground, the former Boy Scouts location, I think that was a $20 million from the county, $20 million from Conroe, I'm not sure who else threw money on that too, to build homes and a commercial facility, presumably the homes, I guess, for the ExxonMobil employees. So I know that ExxonMobil really needs that money. You know, it isn't like they're making a huge profit or anything. And I'm certain if they weren't given that money that, I don't know, I guess they'd stay downtown or something. So my question is, if you look at the total, let's just say it's just $30 million, and let's say you have 200,000 tax-paying entities. People call them families, but I'll call them entities because maybe we can get some of those tax abatements too. The other interesting thing is with those abatements, I didn't see the county budget reduced by that amount. So yeah, expenditures are still going to occur. The tax money is still going to be spent, but we know it's not coming from the corporate entities. Some people call it corporate welfare. So my question is, if you get elected as the county judge, what's going to be your position on tax abatements, tax credits for businesses? Do we really have to do that? Or are you saying we're just not going to have the economic growth? Or what is the story on that? Thank you.
I think tax abatements are a true benefit to Montgomery County. It's brought numerous businesses to this county. And I think it's important that we continue to attract those businesses like the Exxons and the CB&Is and the Anadarkos, because it does three things for us. Number one, it provides a broader tax base to lessen the burden on you and I as residential taxpayers. The average dollar collected on residential taxes, the service requirements for that is about $1.16 to $1.20 for each dollar collected in residential taxes. For each dollar collected in commercial taxes, there's about a 26-cent service requirement. You can see where the revenue is generated off those commercial developments. And that commercial development does three things for us. Number one, like I said, it broadens the tax base for us so that it lessens the burden on us. It provides good quality job opportunities for the people that are here in Montgomery County. And to a great degree, when we attract those businesses here, it provides a traffic mitigation tool, because if people can work right here in Montgomery County where they live, they don't have to get on I-45 or 249 or Highway 59 to go into Houston to work. So I think it's imperative that we continue to attract quality business to this county so that they don't go to Fort Bend County or other counties in this region, and we continue to raise the tax base here for us locally.
Well, in reference to tax abatements, I think it was good when they did it before. I'm not so sure. I don't support it anymore. I think the fact of the matter, this is a county that people want to come to, they want to live in, and they're going to come here. Tax abatements, if you're not going to help the small business, then you know, we don't need to be helping the big business. And I just think that we need to start getting some of those tax abatements off the rolls so we get the taxes coming in. Like I said, they'll want to come to this county. They know the quality of life. We need the money. We don't need to be raising your taxes. We need to take that. If they want to come to this county, more than welcome to it, but I don't think so. And you know, these have been around for a long time, like the municipal districts have been going on in Harris County for a long time. They certainly don't manage them as well as we do. But in reference to the Camp Strock, we need to be very grateful that our county attorney's office and the tax assessor, J.R. Moore, looked at that. We would have given away $50 million in 30 years. We ended up giving away $20 million in 10 years. No, I'm not for tax abatements anymore. I don't think we need to do that. I think that if they want to be here, we'll welcome them here. We'll work out with them, but we need that tax base. It's much easier than having to raise your taxes, and I would never do that anyway. So, thank you.
I'm going to take a little bit different stance than both of my opponents here. Tax abatements, have y'all ever received one as a taxpayer? We just made, no? And if you have your own business, a small business, you've not received one. So I say that we need to lower our taxes instead of what we do right now. Both of my opponents were on the Budget Review Committee. They call, what happens traditionally is they call J.R. Moore, a tax assessor. They find out how much money is going to be raised off of your backs, and that's what our budget is set at. This year it was a 6% increase. It has gone as high as 11%. That is wrong, folks. We need to be planning and prioritizing and allocating our money where it needs to go so that we can lower your taxes. That's what I'll do. Now, to answer your question about tax abatements can be good if they are handled on a case-by-case basis, and we look at we continuously review as our county grows. We need to be reviewing our processes. But our number one priority should be you, the taxpayer, and lowering our tax rate. And that's what I'll do. My opponents have been in office and working for the county for years, and they have not lowered our taxes. And I will. I'll see to it and work with the other commissioners to do that.
Okay, thank you very much. For our next question, the order